This is Obsessed, book number 12 in the Vampire Journals, written by Morgan Rice, narrated by Kati Fredlund. Thus, with a kiss, I die. William Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. Chapter 1. From the roof of the ancient bold castle, Scarlet Paine could hear Sage's agonized screams. They echoed through the cold November night, each one feeling like a knife slicing into her heart. She could not bear the thought of it, of Sage being tortured to death by his own kind, because he loved her, because he would not kill her in order to live 2,000 more years. Scarlet had never dreamed she would be loved so fiercely by someone, so fiercely that they would actually die for her. And yet, here she was, about to do the same for him. Lore, Sage's cousin, had lured her to Bolt Castle. The Immortalists' 2,000-year lifespan would be over once the moon waned, and Lore was desperate to take her life, the only way to save theirs. She, the last vampire on Earth, had to be sacrificed. Even though Scarlet knew it was a trap, she had to come. She knew her life would end here tonight, yet it would be worth it for a chance to save Sage. Another one of Sage's screams pierced the night. Scarlet couldn't bear to listen to his agony any longer. She drew herself to standing and flapped her wings so that she was hovering an inch or two above the castle's old, sloping slate tiles. Then, heart pounding, she flew down through the window. The room was at least 100 feet high. Scarlet swooped through the shadows of the vaulted ceiling and perched on one of the old wooden ceiling beams. She felt a wave of heat coming from below her and glanced down. The hall was filled with an agitated, angry crowd of Immortalists. There must have been at least 1,000 of them in there. The crowd looked like a swarm of insects from this distance, some pacing back and forth, whilst others were swooping a few yards above the ground. They were far enough below, at least, for them not to notice her hiding there. Scarlet clung to her perch, feeling her palms grow slippery with anxious perspiration, waiting for her chance, psyching herself up to jump. Down below, the Immortalists were fixated in one particular direction, a slightly raised platform that stood at one end of the room. There was an impossibly tall man on the stage, holding a long staff. He seemed to be jabbing the staff against a large cross. Scarlet cocked her head in confusion as the cross appeared to move. It was then that she realized there was someone shackled to the cross.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?